Hi Earth Signs, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your general spiritual conversation. Thank you. This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, or wherever those placements are. This reading may resonate with everybody, right? Thank you. Okay. Thank you for your like, share, subscribes, and comments. Please make sure that you check the description box for any information that you may need. It is also important to remember that the 90-day journey to mindfulness is available on the website, as my website, as well as on Amazon.com. This assists you with becoming more mindful, present, and aware. You can work on this with your teenagers as well as with your spouse to help to go over learn yourself and your spouse. But overall, it's about learning yourself and being more raw and honest with yourself on your growth and your road to becoming a better person. Thank you. All right, we got the big girls out today, y'all, because that's what that is. Okay, the big girls are popping. Okay. What information do you have for my beautiful Earth sign team? All right. For when it comes to Capricorn, I feel like there may be a need that you need some momentum when it comes to your work, your business endeavors. Something about getting that momentum up. It feels like connecting to the frequency, the money frequency, but in order to connect to it, you have to have more movement. You may need to do a sale on some products. You may need to look into some different marketing strategies. It may even be important for you to hire some new people or hire someone to come in and rebrand your business. Thank you. Now let's see what they got for the Earth signs. All right. So it looks like something was revealed or will soon be revealed. We have the goddess of the moon here and the heart chakra and a little anxiety. Now what I'm getting from this here as I'm looking at these cards, because you also have the door of value. Okay. What part? Now, with this goddess of the moon, I feel like some of you may have some type of revelation when you are bathing, or when you are. Now, I also feel like sunbathing has something to do with this. You're sunbathing during the day, but at night or under the guise of the full moon, or any whatever moon, right? I feel like there's some kind of epiphany, something that is coming to, that is surfacing. The tide is rolling in, something that you really needed to know. You've been waiting for an answer outside of yourself, but this answer comes from the Most High, right? And what it is that this is something that is going to, whatever this is something that can snowball into something bigger than what you imagined. You were already getting your, putting plays together, or putting strategies together to get to a certain space, and now it's about to open up to something even bigger. Now you're about to see your vision is becoming more clear to you. They said that you have really worked on yourself. You've really done the things that are necessary. You went through some trying times, and you kept yourself focused and balanced regardless of what it is that you were going through, because you were actually growing through it, right? And what I'm saying is that once this momentum, so that message may have been for all earth signs then, because once this momentum gets to going, I feel like things are going to really pick up to the point where any time that you've been resting, or time that you had taken off to like do some shadow work, or really go within to realize what is it that you really want, how does that look, what could possibly be required for you to get to this next level. All of the information that you've gathered in the past you're about to use it here in the near future. Let's just clarify that one card, even though we just did. The next card after that is the heart chakra, the fourth chakra, opening yourself up to greater love, the beauty, allowing your inner beauty, connecting to that inner beauty, that inner innocence, that inner the compassion that you have overall for yourself and others, but being a little more open to releasing things that may hinder your path moving forward. So if there's someone who needs an apology, just go ahead and give them that apology. If they're not here, go ahead and apologize to yourself, and also then apologize to those people as well, right? And send love and compassion. Also with that throat chakra energy here, well, it's the heart chakra, but I don't know why I get the throat. Well, maybe the heart and the throat need to connect in order for you to really hear that inner guidance, that inner voice, to be able to communicate effectively from a genuine space, a more authentic space, okay? So let's see here, because there's something that has broken your heart, or possibly something that is heartbreaking that needs to be released, because I feel as though there was some type of expectations there. There may have even been you may have even been in a space where there's some remorse or regret that you are holding on to so tightly that it may cause hyper tension. It may even have you having bouts of depression here. So you want to be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and clarify these two cards together then, because this is also giving something about realizing your true form, something about realizing how you move about in this world, and how you can't take everything to heart, because some of you may be empaths to the extent of you take so much personal to where it kind of hinders certain things, or it makes you angry, mad, or bitter about some things that's not necessary for you to give your energy to, because it holds you back, it hinders you, right? So this may be a blockage that you are coming into needing to get over and get through here. Ooh, hold on, y'all. And this is a 38 moving into an 11, which is a 2. So this is the duality, seeing things both, seeing the polarities in how you operate out here in this world. What needs to be healed? What is it that you need to go ahead and be accountable for the part that you played in it, and then also, hold others accountable as well, but make sure that it's not coming from a space of emotion. Make sure that it's facts over bullshit, right? But it's also here to help to protect you from having to go through this over again, right? Because some of you may even have some anxiety or stress over something that has to do with someone or something that you held dearly to you, and it's time for you to release and release it and have it be transmuted, right? Because what I'm seeing here with this this is coming in fast, honey. I knew today was going to be a loquacious day. This is acceptance, accepting yourself where you are and accepting others where they are. There are 3 different elements here. When I say elements, it could be elementals. It could be earth, wind, and fire, wind, air. Moving forward. But there are 3 elementals here, different from different realms, I feel. But someone or something is standing guard at the gate for you here, for you to really go ahead and be assisted. All you have to do is say the word. They can't do anything without you saying the word here. This may also be that many of you may have a connection to 3 very superior. I know a lot of y'all don't like to, there's hierarchies, there's levels, right? So this may be 3 celestial beings or what have you that are standing guard over you, so that you can really move into this new life cycle that you have been prepared for all of your life. Now it's time for action. What you waiting on? Move forward. So there may be some type of fear or anxiety because you've been hurt in the past. You don't know if you want to move forward the way that you with this endeavor, or with however it is that you want, whatever it is that you are moving toward. It's kind of, it has you in a space where you're kind of fearful. There may have been some type of loss or some type of breakup that had caused this as well, or maybe someone lost their job or what have you, not knowing that there are great things on the horizon. Do your self-care, your self-love rituals on a regular basis. That's going to be important for you as well, to really see the magic of life again, because I really feel like there's a new level. Like some of you may be in a time frame where you have the next 2 to 3 months to really meet someone new. You have the next 2 to 3 months to really this could be a business partner, what have you. You are aligned, or you are aligned or being aligned with your true calling. So a lot of people and opportunities will be presented to you. It's on you if you show up for yourself. If you stay in this energy of regret, remorse, and feeling like everyone is going to betray you, feeling like everyone is going to everyone that has a hidden agenda or what have you, it's important for you to get in alignment with the Most High, so that you'll be able to take advantage of these beautiful opportunities that are coming up for you, right? So when you come out of this space of anxiety, depression, overthinking things, looking at how so many things have happened in the past and what brought them about, Like once you come out of this energy, you're going to move into this angel of love, right? And with this angel of love, this is stability, this is security in the form of knowing that you are loved and being able to love others without feeling as though something from the past will reoccur when you've already worked through it. Sometimes you have to really just make amends with the past and let it be what it is so that you can move forward, right? Go ahead and begin to write out what it is that you truly want. Come from that space deep down within you so that your heart can speak. Because when the heart guides, it speaks volumes about the true desires of what it is that you came to do, how you came to do them, and what may be required for you to do in order for you to receive that abundance here. Clarify this heart chakra. Yeah. See, this is you probably were heartbroken or fell in love, or there was just something that happened that was so touching, and you don't know how to express it. You may be afraid or fearful to express how you feel, but also I feel like this is a new found joy within, and it's kind of like, okay, you may have imposter syndrome with the way that you feel about life or someone, because it may be something that you came a generational curse that you came to break. Okay. Yeah, so now it's time for you to take slow, meticulous action. You got the Knight of Coins. I really feel like there's going to be, when it comes to this is you strategizing. This is you going into a space where you are analyzing everything bit by bit, being very paying attention to detail to the point where you know exactly what your next move will be for the next 30 to 60 days, right? Really mapping out your life, mapping out your plans, mapping out how things will go, mapping out when you will propose, or someone is mapping out when they will propose to you. But overall, I feel like things are coming together to you and you're beginning to use parts of your brain that you hadn't before. I also feel like there's maybe even a new gift that has to do with the right side of the brain here. If any of you have had craniosacral therapy, that's been coming up a lot here lately. But if you have had craniosacral therapy, or if you are deciding to do that, or even if this is something that is being gifted to you, overall, this is going to be very important for you to move forward. There's something about things coming together, but it's like the skull is realigning. The skull and parts of the brain that you don't usually use. There are parts of the brain that you are really about to begin to use more than other parts of the brain to get something done moving forward. Or maybe some of you may even be being studied in that sense. I also feel that you may get the skull crawl when it comes to when you are writing out and jotting out your plans and how you want to move forward, or trying to search for that clarity. You know how you clear the clutter before you actually begin to make plans. You want to go ahead and just get everything out, and then within everything that you are just spilling your guts about, you receive all of this beautiful information in your automatic writing that you will need to move forward. It may scare you, but they want you to go back into your heart, because you deserve everything that you are aiming for. What is in alignment with you and what is for you will be yours. Here. Clarify this anxiety. Yep. Afraid of change. Sometimes the birthing process, because we die many deaths, right? So sometimes the birthing process, or knowing that we are about to go through be delivered into the world differently, be delivered into the world as a new person, be delivered into the world as a new being. And what it is that we are deciding to do, letting go of things, can be quite frightening, right? So there may be some type of fear surrounding releasing something old in order to bring in something new, really letting someone or something that you were holding on to from the past, and you've been guided to let it go. You've been guided to move forward. You've been guided to go ahead and release that, because there's so much more beauty coming to you. There's so many more beautiful things and adventures of the soul that are coming to you, so many more life experiences, but you're going to have to let that go, and it can be frightening. Here, some of you may even be feeling as though with this new beginning, you know that this change is going to be rapid, because you've had the visions, you've had the impressions. You know that it's going to be rapid with this 8. You know that everything that goes around comes around. Some of you may even be fearing some type of karmic debt that needs to be paid. But once that debt is paid, this is going to be you coming into alignment with where you truly need to be, and how you truly, like some of y'all, you take your dick and you keep it ticking, right? And you just know not to do that again, because you don't want to go through that again. So I feel like some of you are having that experience. In this process, you are blossoming. It feels like whatever it is that you begin to water will begin to blossom rather rapidly. I don't know what kind of tree blossoms this fast, but this is rapid growth here. You've went through, some of you may have some type of, you may need to get LASIK or some type of eye treatment, and it's like the way that you know that this is going to level you up, whatever that means, but you're getting some type of treatment for one of your eyes. Maybe you have a stigmatism or something like that, but something about getting a treatment for the eye is going to change things for you overall. It may even trigger some type of awakening for you, or you may even have a download prior to or right after getting this eye treatment here. I also feel that for those of you who have a portal directly on the top of your head, a lot of us are, we are born, most of all of us really, are born with a gateway. That's when the crown is wide open, that is our gateway to spirit, right? It begins to close within the first year to 3 years, right? Because sometimes it takes a while for that to close. But I feel as though there's some of you have a huge portal in the top of your head where you receive information. Many of you are able to, you're into necromancy, and you really are talking to a lot of spirit here, and you're kind of anxious about who this is that is coming through. It may be someone that you know, or some ascended masters or what have you. Once you opened your heart up and cleared out some things, you're receiving all of this information so rapidly that you are unsure of how to process it. Where do I go from this, right? Where does this go, right? Many of you also may be looking into something to do with either helping people cross over, or helping you're helping people cross over, or you may be strongly into something to do with a mortuary or mortician or something like that. What is this angel of love? You do walk into the, like, this is beautiful, because you have the angel of love, you have the door to value, and you also have the door to happiness and personal healing and happiness. So what is this angel of love? Because I feel like when you go back into the heart, look, you made a choice. It was time. Something had to happen in order for greater things to happen. Something had to be resolved and dissolved in order for greater things to happen. This is you going into this. With this judgment card, I feel as though you made a choice. Maybe you chose love. Maybe you chose yourself. Maybe you chose your dreams and aspirations. Something about choosing from a higher choosing something that was something that was greater than you. You're willing to risk it all for this thing, right? So this may be a lot of you getting in alignment with your assignment, because I really feel like when you get to that space, there is nothing that you like. You'll do this for free, but you can charge a fee, right? Also with this judgment, this is a huge, even with the death card and the judgment, this is huge. These are huge revelations. This is crossing over into a whole new stratosphere, a whole new way of doing things, a whole new, this is a new life. With this door value, following it, I feel like collaborating with others will bring you even more abundance. If you want to go far, you're going to need to collaborate with others. There's a lot of, look, the universe is abundant. Whatever it is that you want, there's a lot of it, right? So with this door to value and collaborating with others, I feel like you're going to be in alignment with people who really understand that the universe is abundant. You're not going to be in alignment with those people maybe from the past who were trying to belittle you so that they could grow or look bigger, or feeling like they had to keep certain things from you when it comes to business matters or what have you. Even in relationships, whatever it is, it's like there's enough for all of us, right? So I feel like these are healthy situations coming through. Some of you saw this abundance in that epiphany or impression that you got. There's a window of opportunity that is coming in that is going to propel you forward. Clarify this door to value. The King of Rods. So it may be a fire sign energy, but overall this may even be you being fired up and passionate about the way that you are going, and knowing exactly what you're going to do, because you already have the plan for this lump sum or this windfall or these connections that come through that you know are going to yield positive results, and not only for you but for others, right? This may even be a lawsuit with this judgment and this fire sign. This may be a lawsuit or a judgment that comes through as well, that you've been waiting since last year for, some type of decision to be reached. You finally get your day in court. But also with having your day in court, it's like your life being placed in front of you, or just you being able to look over your life yourself and see where you've come from and where you are, and do you want to go back? because you're in a space where it's time for you to make a choice, a huge choice that is going to a huge choice that has to do with how you will be, where you are going. Do you decide to stay where you are and decide to look at things the same way and just be that same, afraid of leveling up? Because with leveling up comes a lot of responsibility. So I feel like you're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to look at yourself and like, no, I choose to go further. I choose to make things happen in a way that is going to be abundant for myself and others. This is coming in that there may be someone attached to, or someone who is like, this may be someone that is attached to some type of temptation, some type of toxicity. There's someone here who may come around. So you're going to have to use your discernment, and you're going to have to trust yourself as well. Because a lot of times when you don't trust people, it's not that you don't trust people, it's that you don't trust how you don't trust yourself in choosing who you are dealing with, right? Or how you are dealing with people, because how can you not trust someone you don't know? It's not like you're giving out trust, but at least give people the opportunity. So there may be some type of memories that go with a fire sign. There may be some type of connection with a fire sign, or just overall there may be a connection to a man or a masculine energy that is questionable. So you want to be sure that you are moving in a space where everything is a win-win, and everyone that you collaborate with, that's how they feel too. So you want to ask the right questions, right? Not manipulative questions. Ask some straightforward questions so that you can know where everyone is coming from. Keep everything black and white, right? No gray area in paperwork, baby. Now, this is going to move you forward. What is this devil card? What is this devil card? Yeah. Lies and betrayal about money. You get what you get, you win in the end. This is a Seven of Swords. And what I feel with this Seven of Swords is that you may have been indecisive in the past. That's that judgment. Just coming to a space where you just make peace with a situation and move forward with or without someone, right? But this Seven of Swords is saying there may be some type of betrayal surrounding money and a fire sign. There may be something to do with some malicious activity with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the Devil card, right? So again, you want to make sure that things are win-win. You don't want to judge your present on your past, right? Unless you're dealing with your past and you know that your past ain't changed. So I'm just saying, whatever. I also feel with the Seven of Swords, you want to read the fine print on things. You want to make sure that you you want to make sure that you are signing things that have long-term reward, not just short-term reward with this opportunity that is coming up. Because you have to remember, even with your talents, your gifts, your just you overall, right? Even if you feel as though people aren't intuitive, people there, you always have flim men, right? Or women. People can look into and see how great your project can be, how great you can be, but they come in and try with this Seven of Swords and this devil energy. Someone may try to come in, weasel their way in to your success, to your destiny. They may try to come in and reword things or restructure things or what have you. That's why it's important for you to make sure that you are trusting yourself and trusting the divine over any man, woman, chick, or child when it comes to this. Because regardless, you have the door of happiness and personal healing. With this door of happiness and personal healing, I feel like you're going to make the right decision. You're going to leave that betrayal, those lies, that malicious I feel like you're going to be assessing your rooted way of doing things. You're rooted, like the connection that you have to your lineage, or the connect. Like, I feel like many of you may be even having a root chakra. Your root chakra has been balancing out for a while, right? Now you are in tune with what it is that you truly desire and how you need to move forward based on the things that you've went through, but also family members and for generations. Now it's time to do something different when it comes to money, when it comes to prosperity, when it comes to abundance, when it comes to love, right? With that root work here, I feel like once you make this, like some of you may need to get your jaw realigned. The jaw has a lot to do with your money as well. So there may be a jaw realignment, or some of y'all may come from a family of weak chins, or what have you. I don't know, baby. That's what they said. And it's time for you to, maybe some of you are deciding to get some work done in those areas. Here, the door to personal healing and happiness. I really feel like if you've been going through a tough time, having some type of struggles, unsure of which way to go and how to go, things are opening up to you. You're about to move into a cycle of reward. A cycle, you are moving into a beautiful energy of, you kiss the flowers and they kiss you back. Kissing the flowers and they kiss you back. Told you. Whatever oppression, whatever, like, you are releasing your burdens. This is the 10 of Wands. You are now releasing your burdens. You come to the end of a cycle. It's time for something new, that creative spark to come through with that Ace of Wands. I also feel maybe you are taking a retreat or a vacation or a much needed spa day or week that is going to have you bring in this beautiful love energy, right? Because what I really feel like, well, not that I feel, this is, many people have spoken about it, gurus or what have you, about the love energy and the gratitude energy. And when they intertwine, it's a beautiful love connection that brings you everything that you want and desire. And also let you know that everything is going to be okay. Peace be still, right? Because I feel as though there's a lot of help that is coming to you. Now that you are seeing things better, I feel like this is a spiritual happiness and healing that is coming through, or just a spiritual healing that is coming through that is going to make things quite interesting for you. Clarify this. Yeah. This is the Fool. I told you. This is a beautiful new beginning. Now it's time for you to work your way back through the entire tarot deck, right? So this is the beginning of a new life cycle. This is the beginning of a new period of where you get to say, here it is. You get to say what it is that you want. You begin to see how your words affect yourself and others, and you are more responsible with the words and how you say things and put things out into the universe. You feel like you're moving into the space where you're more responsible for what you are putting out into the universe, because you're beginning to see your reality change and things manifest quickly. So with this Fool card, I feel like you're ready for the journey. You're like a kid in a candy store. You don't know what's to come, but you are excited about it, right? You are excited. You are in this space of whatever else is to be unveiled. I am ready for it. I'm here for it. You're no longer fearful of the what ifs. You just know what is, right? So I'm really feeling it. All right, Earth signs, that is y'all's spiritual conversation. I didn't have to ring my bell. I didn't have to put on my glasses. Okay. This look like it's tilted on y'all. I don't know. It look tilted. Who knows? All right. I love y'all. Bye.